Okay guys, here we go. So I wanted to get all my parts together, and I was actually intending on building this up myself, but I just got too busy, and I'm working on my own company and working full time, and hardly have any time to even ride my bikes anymore. So spending a day building a bike or a couple days, would probably take me a couple days. I just don't have it in my foreseeable near future. So I'll be bringing these over to my local bike shop and have them build it up. But I wanted to go through the parts list with you guys while everything is laid out and show it to you. So the frame, obviously it's the Esker Hayduke, and it's a Ti frame in that raw finish, a brushed finish. It's a really nice looking frame. And what's unique about the Hayduke frame, besides it's a bike packing frame with all the extra little mounts everywhere, it also has this unique outer mounted water bottle cage, so you can actually strap things on the outside of your water bottles, or just use it as a strap for a tool pack or something else like that. So I thought that was kind of unique. And also what Esker does is they have this portage dropout system, so you could switch it from 142 to 148, and you can even get a single speed specific, although this one isn't because it's going to be built up as a gear. But I also have a single speed specific portage system that I could use if I want to convert it to single speed. This will be an 11 speed, and let me show you what I did that's kind of unique. So the frame, the fork is an NV mountain fork, carbon fiber. NV is, you know, the top of the line when it comes to carbon fiber, lifetime warranty. I've used the shit out of that fork on my rigid single speed, and I'm going to continue using it on this bike. If it cracks or breaks, then I will get a new one from NV, and they're really decent about that. They've replaced the stem for me before, and they're really good people. The headset is actually a Cane Creek 110 that Cane Creek did replace for me. So it cracked, I think probably because that other frame I had cracked. It ended up cracking the headset, so they replaced it. So that's a 110. The handlebars are these SQ Lab handlebars. So these are the SQ Lab 30X with a 30 millimeter rise. You can see the details right there. And I use that again from my single speed, my rigid single speed. A lot of these are takeoff parts from my other frame. The brake levers and brakes are the Shimano XTR, but I got these really cool brake levers I can't wait to try, and these are from Oak, and really nice looking. So the brakes are going to have those new brake levers attached, replacing the Shimano XTR brake levers, which are nice brake levers, but I've never liked the way this is. I like the newer ones where it's internal. This is kind of external too, but the machine looks really good. The seat post, it's kind of hidden back there. It's the Wolf Tooth Resolve 2. I'm not sure what changes they made with the Resolve 1, Resolve 2, but I just thought I would get the latest. So that's a Wolf Tooth, and that's a 160 drop. So the highest I've ever gone before is 150. 160 will give me a little more drop, 10 more millimeters. It's probably unnoticeable. The bottom bracket, I think that's unique, and I've been wanting to try these bottom brackets, and that's the Enduro Max Hit. So Enduro uses the outer race. They don't have a complete bearing, sealed set of bearings that you press in. The cup is the outer race of the bearings, which allows them to put bigger bearings, which I think that's pretty cool. So that's going to be the bottom bracket. The crank set. Now look at the crank sets, you guys. That is a Shimano XTR crank set, 165 millimeter crank arm length. And I bought it as a 2x because it was on sale as a 2x, but obviously I'm not going to use a 38, and I don't even know what the other one is, 38 something in there. It's a 38 and 26. So I'm not going to use that, obviously, but it's kind of cool that there are 2x. I think that would be a great crank set for a gravel bike, actually, for a gravel grinder if you're going to do a 2x with a 38. But it's going to be replaced with a 32 wolf tooth, and I might even go smaller than that. It's meant for bike packing, so I don't want to go bigger on that one bike. It's going to go smaller. The chain ring is the wolf tooth. You saw that. The saddle is the Ergon saddle. It's hard to go wrong with the Ergon SM Pro men's saddle. I've used them before. I like them. That's a personal choice. The wheels, now these are custom wheels, and the wheels are they're bird spoke wheels. So these are the bird spokes laced up to these big old wide race face arc rims. So the race face arc rims are race face's lighter aluminum rims, and this is a huge 40. So that means it's internal width 40. The rear is a 35. So I could have done 35, but I thought, why not try 40? And actually, I think the tire looks proper on a 40, and that's a 2.6 inch tire. Oh, that's what I didn't mention on the build. That's a Kessel tire in the back, and then in the front, the Kessel's in the front, and in the back is the new Warwick tire from Terraville, and those are both the durable casing. The pedals are these brand new 1-up clip pedals, and I thought that was pretty cool. Obviously the stem is a Deity, and that's 50 millimeter. Now remember, I'm good with the 31.8. I don't really think the 35 is necessary for me, and that would require me to get new handlebars, and I like my old handlebars. They're fine. The derailleurs. Now this is another thing that's unique. I ended up getting the Shimano XT 11 speed rate derailleur and shifter. Yes, 11 speed still exists, you guys, even with Shimano. I know it still exists with some of the other brands, but Shimano still has 11 speed, new 11 speed. So that's the Shimano 8130 SGS derailleur and the Shimano 11 speed shifter. So those are made to do the new Link Glide, which is the newer cassette and chain, but this is not going to be with Link Glide because I already have this this cassette already on here. Maybe I'll switch it to the Link Glide later, but right now I'm fine with that cassette, which is an 1146, and I will put this with a regular chain. The one thing about the Link Glide, you have to use the Link Glide chains. This is using just the regular HG chain, and the HG chain works fine with that cassette from Sunrace. That's a Sunrace cassette, and I might get a different cassette later. We'll see. But that's I think I've covered everything, you guys, and I just wanted to show this to you and get the rotors. I didn't cover the rotors. The rotors are the Shimano XTR, and those are the newer Shimano XTR, because remember, XTR didn't come with the 6-bolt rotor, and now that's the 6-bolt. So that's the 6-bolt from Shimano, and there you go. That's pretty much everything. So I wanted to show you the build with it all apart, then I'll show you the build with it all together, and you will see the before and after. And then I'm also considering on putting together a raffle for this bike. So that's part of the reasons why I wanted to show this all apart and then all together. Oh, I didn't cover the water bottle cage. It's a King water bottle cage. What's unique about this one, it's a straight up one. So I could put a bigger bottle. It doesn't have to be a specific water bottle for bikes. It could be just a regular water bottle that doesn't have the indentation as a bicycle water bottle. So I put that. I'm probably only going to do one water bottle here, and the rest of it I'm going to use with a pack in there, or I might go a couple water bottles. We'll see. Or I'll use this water bottle right here, and then I can put a longer water bottle going up that way. So we'll see what I'm going to do later on. Those are afterthoughts after it's built. But I wanted to show that to you guys, give you an idea that I've been sitting on this for a little while and trying to get it together and trying to find time to come out to my garage and work on it. And I just haven't had time with work and everything. So I wanted to show you all the parts and kind of record all the parts for my own purposes, and then get it built up. I'll talk to you guys later.